Hi, my name's Shanika Marlowe, and I'll be recording tonight.
Hi. There is no better moment than when you go to the doctor's office and he or she confirms, congratulations, you are pregnant. You get all jittery inside and happy. Sometimes you cry in disbelief, you may laugh in disbelief, or just stay in shock. Until it sinks in. You have a little person growing within you. This is the product of two loves, and you and that person will share your entire lives raising this child. Will it be a boy and you'll go to baseball practices and football practices? Or will it be a girl and you will be worrying about boys and makeup? Nobody ever stops and thinks that their baby would be born with a life-threatening disease or condition. But when a sonogram comes out odd or the beautiful baby is born and the doctor says that something is wrong with your child, you just become in distraught and may lose conscious of things and just start to wonder why. How can this happen? And at that point, thanks to two great officers in the 1980s who have now started a great foundation that is world renowned called Make-A-Wish Foundation, they can at least facilitate this for your child to have their dream come true during these tough times. Make-A-Wish Foundation is a great foundation that helps children between the ages of 2.5 to 18 years old with critically ill needs, and they will grant one wish to every child every 37 minutes. This is a great number considering that there are so many children in need and all over the U.S. are a part of this. There is lots of ways that you can become a volunteer. I have printed out some form for the Make-A-Wish Foundation for Central Florida to become an intern, and also I have printed out the tons of ways to volunteer at Make-A-Wish Foundation. They have multiple options for you to volunteer. Some can be either by spending money with certain consumers that will have already a set amount set out for Make-A-Wish Foundation, or you can physically volunteer, which will actually give you increase in self-esteem, and it will actually help you with your health-wise because you are actually physically involved with children and animals and doing all sorts of things that will take your time off from your regular schedule. You can also volunteer by giving flyer miles. Whenever you are a constant flyer and you have extra miles to donate, you can donate it for these children who may live in another state and want to make their wish come true by visiting a state, or as simple as going to the Bahamas for the first time. You can also sponsor a child. If you have your own company, you can become a sponsor, and everything that's purchased within your company becomes a part of, is donated, a part is donated towards Make-A-Wish Foundation. You can also physically volunteer. There's always a need in our local chapter for volunteers at our local events. Every website has the calendar where you can see what is going on with our community for the volunteer needs. You can become a volunteer in the kitchen or physically at the place by meeting these children. It will amaze you that these children are critically ill. You will never know how sick these children are, and the greatest thing is that once you actually volunteer, just think of it as that could have been the last happy moment that they ever had, because unfortunately these kids will more than likely not ever have another gift or day like this. They are critically ill, and they do need the volunteers to help and support these fundraisers and activities that they have, as well as when you are a volunteer, the satisfaction you receive is amazing. These children already know they're sick and they're critically ill and they're probably not going to see another day, but you will never see it in their face. They're so happy and so full of life and joyful that it will make you feel good when you actually become a part of this great foundation. So I urge you to go on wish.org, look up your local chapter, donate. Even $1 makes a difference towards the next child's dream, or just purchase something that at a store where they say we volunteer, we coordinate with Make-A-Wish Foundation. Any little bit counts. Please become a volunteer. It'll be the best thing that you become, that you ever do in your life.
What?